Hello and welcome to the comic book Crusade. So, I've been trying to plan for what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna review comic books and stuff like that. And earlier I did Batman Year One. You know, Batman Year One. I got a list of something what I thinking I'm gonna do, something along the lines of that. But yeah, so I already did this one, Batman Year One, classic book. Great. And I just finished that. But it's actually a little bit too long. I don't probably just like I should have probably just if I was going that long, probably should have cut into two episodes or along the lines of. But sorry for that. I'm gonna try to cut it. But what's on the list? So I'm gonna do Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm a big Turtles fan. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a Turtles fan. So like the books are gonna look like this. So it's like Eastman and Laird's. Why it says Eastman and Laird's because the original creators' names were Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, and yeah, this is like the format I'm gonna go like IDW. I don't know if you know like too much about comics, but like IDW, I think they have like the comic book rights. They're like they basically do the comic books of like Ninja Turtles and the Ninja Turtles used to be in Mirage Comics, which were by these two dudes. They actually wrote and like put out the comics. And like this is like a reprinting of that, but this is this thing called Color Classics, because in the original comics it was actually black and white. I don't have because I do have like the paperback black and white, and I have the paperback black and white. So it's like colored, but I would suggest if you were to buy or like get any of the things, I'd suggest getting the black and white version. I mean, I do like this version, but like it scruffs up easy on like the sides, things like that, and the binding is not the greatest. It's not the greatest, like if you see. So I would suggest get the black and white ones. I mean, like I like the color classics. I like the colors, but I feel like I'd rather even if it's black. I do like the black and white. It just reminds me of like the show. Like the old, like 1980 like six or something. Yeah. So I was gonna do this one. After that, I was gonna do maybe like I was thinking of a series of, but I know I'm gonna first do Amazing Fantasy number 15. If you don't know what that is, it's basically it's the first appearance of Spider-Man. Everybody knows who Spider-Man is. You got that that movie Spider-Man Far From Home, and this is the original ones. And it starts with his first appearance. I think because Spider-Man is one of my favorite superheroes. It's my second. My favorite is Batman. That's why I decided to do Batman Year One first. And yeah, I was gonna do maybe like a special Amazing Fantasy number 15, like first one. That shouldn't be long. And then I was probably gonna follow up the series with the rest of this. Maybe even go on because I recently obtained the Spider-Man omnibus. Oh look! If you haven't read the comic books, like this looks a little bit intimidating, but it's a lot of fun. See, like this is the original cover of Amazing Fantasy number 15. This is what his first appearance cover looks like. Got a bunch of other comics. Maybe I was thinking of like I don't know, just doing some of these because a lot of his like first comics and like because they gave him his title later called The Amazing Spider-Man, which is this. A lot of his first issues, his bunch of his like his main villains appear. Like check this out, like what number one, the Chameleon, number two, the Vulture, number three, the Doctor Octopus, number four, Sandman. You got the whole gang. And so after that, I'm not really sure after that. I recently have been reading. I know which ones I'm gonna do in the future. I know I'm gonna do Batman. I know I'm gonna do. I know I'm gonna do at least these two books, but I don't know when. The Dark Knight Returns, which is actually like which happens after Batman Year One, and then this takes place before this book. It's called Dark Knight Returns: The Last Crusade. Uh, yeah, and I know I'm gonna do those one day, but I'm not sure when. And I was maybe thinking Umbrella Academy. I actually got into it through the show, and I saw these guys review it. Imperious Rex. You go subscribe. They're cool. Why wouldn't they're awesome? They actually inspire me because I actually read comics myself, but they inspired me to actually make a YouTube channel. And or either they also did Day Tripper too. I've been reading it recently. Beautiful book, many lessons. You know, I'm like halfway through it, a little bit more than halfway. I haven't read all of this yet. I haven't started. I recently got it because they've been out of print lately because of the Netflix show, which is good show. But I'm gonna see how this does. I'm not gonna really. Maybe I'll review the show, but I think I'm just gonna stick to comics for now. Yeah. I'm gonna do like something like that. So like number one, Batman Year One, Eastman and Laird's, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know how many parts because they have like 5 volumes that IDW recently made, or not recently, but like the past decade. They compiled some of that and put them out there, and then Amazing Spider-Man. I'm gonna do that for sure. After that, who knows? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll even do. I don't know. But yeah, so those are the next ones coming up. So if you're interested, check it out. And if you should really check out these two guys, or not two guys. Well, there's like many people. There's Dave and Troy and Imperious Rex, and then Sal, Ben, and Sal, Ben, Ethan, and Tiffany on Comic Pop. You know, Imperious. I'm not sure how you spell Imperious Rex. I think it's this. And Comic Pop. You know, they're awesome. These two channels on YouTube. They're on YouTube. Go subscribe to them. If you like what I do, they actually have like a bunch of equipment. They love comic books, and you won't regret it. You'll love them. If you even like my reviews, or I've only even done one, so it's like they've done many. You know, I also featured them on like my home channel. It's gonna be cool. Yeah. And goodbye. Thanks for watching.